Good afternoon and welcome to my woodland. So I don't know if you're going to be able to make this out, but right in the top of that pine tree there's a dead branch hanging down. Now I did report that to the electricity board back in April before I purchased this piece of land, and it's taken them right through till October now to actually do something about it. And they've said that because I've got to turn the power off to the entire village, it's taken them this long to organise it. So 28th of April they're going to turn the power off. I think they're going to climb the tree, but they're going to cut that dead branch down and take out any more dead on that tree, whatever they need to do with it. Now I have given them permission to cut their way through because this bit really is overgrown, but I thought it might be nice, one, to cut them a little bit of access, but two, I've recently cleared this shed and I've got this mountain of rubbish to get rid of. So all the green stuff there I was going to shred, but I need to dump it somewhere. So my thought is, I've been looking through here and I have done a little bit of clearing already, but I think there's somewhere here that I can dump the rubbish, that I can just dump it and ignore it and never have to deal with it again, which would be absolutely excellent. So I've come through here, you've got barbed wire and this old fence that runs across here, so I've got to be careful of that. I am planning on taking that fence line out because both sides of it is my land. I don't need that fence, I'm going to move it. But down here you've got this holly tree here, which is quite nice, I want to keep that. But then the land just falls away and there's a bit of a dip here, so I'm thinking I'll just put all the rubbish down in this hole. Now pretty much this entire area is covered with laurel, and I don't want the laurel. The laurel's an invasive species and shouldn't really be here. So I'm thinking if I clear a lot of this, shred all the rubbish, dump it all down there, and then that'll give perfect access across there so they can clear that branch. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing this afternoon. So let's go get the saw. Okay, well I think that'll do for now over here. So the electricity board need access to that tree there, and I think this will be suitable access. I mean, I don't know what they're getting over here. I'm assuming it's literally just going to be climbing in with ropes and things. But yeah, so I've got access there, and I've also got a space down here. So like I say, you've got the holly tree here, and then there's a laurel over there, and the big tree over there is a beech tree. Between the two of them there seems to be a bit of a dip, so I can fill all of that space up there with wood chip. So there is a fallen pine tree here that I'll have to get rid of at some point, but for now I can just add and it'll go underneath that lot. So I'm going to turn my attention to this pile of rubbish now. Well, that was an abrupt stop. Well, it's about a month later, and I thought I'd do an update to this video. Unfortunately, I've gone back to watch what I'd done previously, and half the video appears to be missing, and there's no chance of getting it back, so I'm just going to carry on from there. So, yeah, the path itself looks pretty much the same. I haven't done much more to it that way. The branch itself is still up there. The 28th came and went, but it was too windy, so they weren't able to do it. But I haven't spoken to them to find out when they are going to come and do it. So, yeah, that's still like that. This section, however, has had quite a bit of change. So I managed to clear the rest of the tree from there, and yeah, I've been putting a lot of soil in that position as well, so that is changing quite a bit. But yeah, that's it for this video. That section there is looking nice and clear, and I'm trying not to show you behind me because yeah, that's definitely different down there, but you'll have to watch the next 2 videos to see that. So yeah, next week's video is going to be better. It's all going to be there, hopefully. I shall end this video here, and I shall see you later. I miss having the sunshine and the nice dry weather. Everything's so wet at the moment. I mean, that's not fog you can see there. That's rain. I better go in. It's too wet out here.